Hi there Transformer fans, it's Skizmaflap1313 bringing you another video review. This time I've got for you the Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager class Shockwave. Now Shockwave is in this very nice dark purple tank, quite thin. It's a very nice tank. Quite like the mode, even though it wasn't in the movie. Still a nice little thing for Shockwave to have. I think this makes him look a bit... It makes him look as if he's going to be big in robot mode, and that's not the case, as he's quite small, and it's one of my favourite figures. But I'm a bit disappointed with the height and all that, and I will show you that. But he does come with these two weapons. He's got a sword here, which pegs into the neck tech hole, and it's just a normal little grey coloured sword. It's a nice little sword. And on the other side, he's got this nice cannon here, and it does have a mech tech feature, and you just take the hose off, to be honest, because it gets in the way of the mech tech feature. What you do, you get the button here, and you push it, and it springs these cannons forward, so you makes a bigger cannon. And then with every Voyager, you can clip this in, so it can stay like that. And then if you want, you can peg this around here, and then into here, so then you've still got that. I only do that because when you do this, it does... Oh, no it doesn't. Oh, before it did. Anyway, it was doing it before. But it's a nice little mech tech weapon, and I like how you can't really put it on anyone else's because it sort of moulds into his hand, which is a nice feature as well. I mean, you can put the sword on, like, whatever, no, nice feature though. Especially when you get like two of these, and makes it better. So the transformation, quite simple. Now beforehand, as you can see, there are Christmas trees at the back, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to say these in any other reviews, but or maybe you might see it in the leaders. I'm not sure. No, probably not. But these have been some of these different reviews that I've put on. I think it's this weekend. I think it's the Skyhammer and the Creo Starscream ones. They were filmed quite a while ago, and these other three here, this one and then the other two Creos, did get filmed, but they got deleted from the camera. So I've had to film these again, but I don't mind, because I quite like doing these, and the Creos aren't that hard to film. So to transform it, oh yeah, and another thing, sorry about this, it may come off on here, mine just does that. I don't know if yours will, probably not, but if it does, I'll try and put it back on straight away and carry on. So here we go. So first of all, you want to just unhook these, and they clip in via this port here, and these two little pegs here go into these two bits here, and then just rotate this all the way down, and you can just leave that there for now. I can't really do much with it. Do the same on this side. Just be careful if your hand is a bit fragile, should I say. It just slides off the post a bit easily. I don't really know... Oh God. I don't really know how to... What's it called? Nail polish it or something like that, but... I think you just got to put nail polish on it or something like that. Lift up this spiky grill thing, and then this will make these able to move, but before you do that, you've got to unpeg them from this, and then they'll be able to move, and you just... I'll show you on this one, and if I can move the camera back, that'd probably be better. Let's pull them out, just like that, and then with this, as you can see, this one's there, the tracks were here, and now you pull them up, rotate them in, and do that. And then you can't do the next step until you move the legs. So we'll go on to the legs. So, go back down. So, pull the front wheels, and you think you're going to like break it, you won't, just hinge them out, easily does it, then just make sure you pull all this out, and that'll be his back area along with his head. Come round to the back, and sort of just wiggle the legs out until they're straight, and then leave them like that. And they've pegged in via this little hole here, and this little peg here. I have to say, very nice detailing on these treads. I just really wish that they would work, but there we go. Now that these have moved, you can rotate this to the back, just leave that there for a bit. Pull all this down and make sure the legs are all out straight, so just flick them like that. Open these, twist, oh god, sorry about this. Twist these legs so the purple bits come forward. Oh. Twist them so they come forward, like that. And then you can concentrate on the feet. So you get these little bits that are poking out here and just rotate them. And they'll become his heels. And then you want to grab this quite big piece here and just pull it as hard as you can. Oh, there we go. And that will pop off. As you do pop that off, when you move it forward, you'll see that these two spikes will flip up. You can see two spikes have come up. They were in there, and this little part here hits this, and then they flip up there. Just make sure that's pushed in as well. Then you just want to flip this bit up, and that'll give him like a sort of clawy knee pad. Put that out like that because the feet aren't that like they don't do that. They do that. Do the same on this one. Hopefully this is a bit easy to get off. There you go. And then make sure that pegs in and flip this up. And then you can do all this later, but I'm just doing it now. Just makes it easier. A bit top heavy. Now up to the top bit. You can, when they were like this before, go even more up. Right. You had to do like they were here before. And that's because the legs were here. Sorry for the blurriness. It's just a bit. So you just want to split them out like that, and there's two little holes in the same place, and push that all the way in, and that will lock them in there. And then on the hand, you can flip this hand out, and as you can see, there is a hand here, but I like to keep it shut. Now the last bit, come around to the other side, and you've got this bit here, and there's a little like a hole here. Flick this off to the side, and just beforehand, just flick this round here, and peg that in there. The reason why you do this is because when you've done the backpack, you can hardly get it in there, and it's quite tough to actually put in there. Rotate this all the way up, and then put this little peg into that hole. And then rotate these down, and then you can rotate the head as well on a joint, and that'll flip that around. Make sure that's out the way for just a second. Rotate these wheel things in for and then just peg them in. Does take a while, but once they're in, they're in. Doesn't help when that comes up. A moment. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. So then it gives you this sort of an assembly. So then you can, because I think on the game you can actually see him charge up his cannon, and these all spin round, and you have to like shoot that with Optimus's gun, and that powers up his cannon. Now, obviously, the one thing that you can see is his eye, and that is amazing because the amount of light that comes through the eye is incredible. Even when I've got my hand over it, it's still sort of shining, and then it just shines quite a lot. Now on the camera it does look like it's shining quite a lot more, and to be honest it actually is. I'm not really in a light room, it's quite dark, but it's picking up a lot of light. So there's Shockwave in his robot mode. You can put that on there, or you can put it on a cannon and extend it, and you've got, you know, one huge cannon thing. But this is a brilliant, like, representation of Shockwave. I love this bit here, the oh gosh, the rib cage. Really nice. Like the claws, they're a lot like Longhorn's claws, because he's got those big Robotronic hands. Nice weapons, really nice face, it's brilliant. You can actually see the detailing for the mouth. If I can get in there to show you. You can actually see the sharp teeth in there, and that is amazing because this figure is just brilliant, and the shine coming through on that is brilliant. It's an amazing figure. It's seriously just amazing. I mean, let's have a size comparison. As it is Christmas, well, not today, but it's Christmas season, there's a sparkly tree. Oh, and let's have a look. Oh, I'll do. No. Thingy of cocktail cherries. So there's your tree, there's your cocktail cherries, and just for a bit of fun, just take those out here. Here is Creo Megatron and Creo Sideswipe next to him. So as you can see, if you have any of these, then, or the Christmas tree, you know, you can just see how small he is actually. I mean, I'd say he's almost deluxe size. It's incredible how small he actually is. I mean, there's Megatron's smokestack, and it's literally coming up to about this second rib cage thing. But I'll just put Creo Sideswipe off to the side, and Megatron. You'll be seeing those in a bit, along with the long-awaited, well, actually not long-awaited because you didn't really know about it, but I've got Starscream as well. But there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this quite long video, but it's a figure worth its length of a video. And yeah, so if I don't say it again, have a really good Christmas, all of you, all the fans. I will see you after Christmas and New Year. And there will be a couple of surprises on the way. Think of the hub, think of Transformers, and just think of those 5 Autobots, 2 Decepticons, a load of drones, all that. You'll know, I've just described it, you should know. Some of those are on the way, and I am ecstatic for them to come because some of them look brilliant. They haven't hit stores over here, and yeah, I got them off this really good chap, or actually a couple of good chaps, on eBay for quite a good deal and all that. So yeah, so have a nice Christmas, a nice New Year, and yeah, so this is Skidman about 1313 saying goodbye.